Going commando, the official term for not wearing any drawers. Well, gentlemen, the inspiration for this video is actually an email that I received the other day. Let's dive in, shall we? Now, as the subject states, I like going commando. I think we all do from time to time. As a matter of fact, I am freeballing right now. Noted. Thank you. Always with pants or jeans, never with shorts. I think as long as you use wet wipes, it's all good. Wet wipes? Wait, we're talking... What does this have to do with how clean your ass is? My pants feel like they fit better, and I'm just a lot more comfortable. What do you think? Is it okay, or am I just a freak that needs to put on some underwear? Thank you very much, AG. Alright, interesting email, excellent question. So let's address the first point. Are you a freak because you like to go commando from time to time? And I would say no. Are you a freak for having to issue the disclaimer that you have a clean ass? Probably not, but this would lead me to believe that at one point or another you have had a messy accident. Alright, so you've got a clean ass and you want to know if it's appropriate to go without underwear. And really, I've actually been thinking about this a little bit. Since I got this email, I've been perplexed, trying to come up with a decent solution or explanation of when it's okay, when it's not okay. And really, I think it comes down to this. When you get dressed, if you are going commando, take a look in the mirror and answer the question, can you see your penis? Now, I'm not talking about you can see it in an outline of a package. You can do that with underwear. I'm talking about, can I tell if you're circumcised? If the answer is yes, go put on underwear, because Alpha doesn't want to see your schlong. But if the answer is no, then I would say you're okay to go forth and frolic without undies. But this got me thinking about the message, right? The message. What does it say if we decide to go bare? Right? And it got me thinking about women and what happens. You think of a woman, if she's not wearing underwear, what do you think? Jackpot. You think she's easy. At least I do. Now, does this hold true for men? Not really, because we're all easy. Going commando, it makes a statement about who you are as a man. It says, I am a free spirit. I play by no one's rules other than my own. I don't care if you might be able to see the outline of my penis. The fact is, deal with it. Here it is. Come and get it. Or it says that you just haven't done laundry and you're lazy. Well, I have come up with some commando guidelines that I feel that we as men should all embrace and agree upon. Sort of the Commando Commandments. Commando Commandment number 1, thou shalt not go without underwear wearing gym shorts. Think about it. Alright, gym shorts, the fabric, it's light, it's airy, it's soft, it's that mesh material, it rocks, rolls, weaves, and hugs everything that it can. That thing being your wiener. And what happens if you're just out and about, you can totally see your schlong. So gym shorts, no commando with gym shorts. Commando Commandment number 2, thou shalt not freeball in sweatpants in public. Alright, that is a key distinguishing factor. Okay, around your house, you wear whatever you want. You are king of your domain. If you don't want to wear pants, I don't care, do it. That's your prerogative. But sweatpants out in public, you gotta wear drawers. Because once again, just like gym shorts, you can totally see everything. Commando Commandment number 3, thou shalt wear underwear with dress pants in professional and business environments. Alright, because here's the thing. I mean, dress pants are super lightweight, right? What happens? You put them on and without, well, if you've ever tried it, there's no better pant to wear. You're like, wow, it's so silky soft. And you do a little shake and it's like, yo, it's great. I know, I get it. But here's the deal. The downside is that with dress pants, unless they're real big, baggy, pleated cuff nastiness, all right, if you're wearing something that's a little bit more tailored, a little mid-rise, yeah, guess what? Your wiener is going to hang one side or the other, all right? The fabric's super light, it's hugging, and you're going to see your penis head. Too much? Well, somebody's got to say it, because you're like, hey, it's black, nobody can see it. And I'm saying, yes, you can. You can. Alright, so moving on. Those are some situations where you definitely don't want to go commando. Alright, but let's talk about some situations where commando is killer. Jeans are solid, right? Because the fabric is thicker. It's more rigid, it's more structured. And so, you might be able to see that you got something going on, right? but it doesn't necessarily get as detailed as some of the other options that we're talking about. Now, some things you need to watch out is the zipper. All right, you're going to the bathroom and you're hanging out and you're feeling all like, yes, I'm going commando, I'm getting away with something. Because there is a degree of that when you go without drawers. You're like, you're walking around, you're like, what up? No? Just me? Fine. Well, you go to pee, you zip up too fast, all of a sudden you catch your testicle skin or your penis skin in the zipper, and you're in for a world of hurt. Khakis, chinos, yeah, not bad. The fabric's a little bit thicker, and so it does have a fly, so it is going to camouflage a little bit. So I would say that in those cases, it's cool. Also, some shorts. And pretty much if the short that you're wearing has a zipper and a fly, chances are it's going to be okay, technically okay, to go commando, all right? You're not going to quite have that light, super light fabric that you do with gym shorts, workout shorts, spandex. But ultimately, you've got to decide, right? But I gave you the test. Go to a mirror, take a look, and be like, yo, can Alpha see my penis if I meet him? And if the answer is yes, then put on underwear. But there is something else that I would just like to issue as a disclaimer. If you are going to go commando, the thing that I worry about the most, especially with lighter colored pants, is actually pee spots. Yeah. All right, because you go to the bathroom, and you got to make sure, if you are going commando, to really give it the business. And they say that more than 3 shakes and you're playing with it. I'm saying if you're going commando, you got to make sure every ounce of moisture is off of that thing. Because what happens? You stick it back in your pants. If it's light colored, then there is no underwear barrier to absorb the moisture. So, boom, you got a pee spot. Society and underwear companies say that as respectable men, we need to wear underwear. But you know as well as I know that sometimes you don't feel like playing by the rules. And for those times, we now have the Commando Commandments. Your move, Playboy. Your move.